Good evening once again, Nigerians, and this is no other show but the Citizens Show. We thank God for another day and for safety of life and to bringing us all here today on no other day but Edo Day. When I say Edo, we're visiting Edo State today to see the beauty of that state, to show in a very few minutes and tell you about a few things you probably didn't know about Edo State. And if you knew, you'll be hearing it again on this platform. So I thank you all for being a part of the Citizens Show from the time we started to this very moment. It's been fantastic running this with us all. And today, like I said, we're going to Edo State. So in a very short while, we're going to be giving you a sneak peek, like I always call it, into what Edo State is. And it's going to be a fantastic time. I've already seen, I can see Yomi Olaleye said the 12th week and still counting. Yeah, Project 37 is actually going 12, and then in no time we're going to reach 37. And what do we need to know about Edo State today? A whole lot of fantastic things. Thank you so much, Fentola Simeon is up. Yes, Victor, awesome learning so far. Edo State. Thank you so much, Simeon Humuko. We also have Frederick Kamara. Good evening, my people. We're back again. Oh, thank you all so much for joining us. And forget it, I can't tell you how excited I am about getting to Edo State today. It's been a fantastic journey so far for us at Project One, and I use this opportunity to say big shout out to all Project One members. You guys are the real deal. You do not know the importance of what you're doing right now, but man, you're doing so much for this great nation. Thank you so much. And you see, I try to pack my hair a bit like, when you talk about Edo people, like Edo. Thank you so much, Abraham. And Blessing Oguru say, I camped in Edo and the experience was awesome. Fantastic. That's something positive to also hear about Edo State. And without wasting much time, let's just see what we Project One members have been able to on Edo State. I'm sure we're gonna have a nice time looking at this. And that was Edo State in a short 2 minutes. Fantastic, beautiful place. You know, one of the major places in Edo State is Benin. And if you talk about the history of Nigeria, you cannot take out Benin and the role Benin has played, not just in the history of Nigeria, but in the history of Africa. You've seen all those beautiful, wonderful bronze heads. If you go all over different countries, nations, United Kingdom, you'll find some of these artworks there. And then you will know that civilization in Nigeria began far, far back, even before the colonial era in this country. So really, we're in a very important state to the unity of this nation. We're an important state that is whose history is important to us, because if you do not understand where you're coming from, it might be difficult to understand where you should go or where you are headed. So, like I would say, Nigeria is a blessed state. Edo State is a place that holds a lot of our history that we need to unravel. So, in short period, I'm just going to read out some of the things that our Project One members have put together. It's made up of 4 major ethnic groups. That's the Edo State. We have the Bini, the Esan, the Owan, and the Etsako. However, the state, like I said, is a very cosmopolitan area. It has a whole lot of people within the state that are not indigenous in quote of that state. So it's actually a very welcoming state. It's a place to visit. If those things were being made in Benin in those years, can you imagine the kind of things that will be coming out from that state in 20th century, in the 21st century, and even in the years to come? That's a state to watch out for. That's a state to invest in. That's a state to develop, because it's full of a whole lot of intelligent artisans and a whole lot of great things that will be unraveling beyond the artworks being done in Edo State. So Edo State is an inland state in central southern Nigeria, and it is bounded in the north and the east by Kogi State, in the south by Delta State, and the west by Ondo State. It was formed in August 27, the same time, 1991, when Bende State was split into both Edo and Delta State. So we have about 18 local governments. You've heard about Akoko Edo. A lot of people always ask, oh, we have Akoko in Ondo State. Yes, we also have Akoko Edo in Edo State. Aside of that, we have the Owan, the Ovia Oredo, the Etsako, the Eson West, and all of that. There are different tribes. And if anybody has noticed, every single state in Nigeria that we've been to have different tribes. The same is the case in Edo State. I'm still yet to get to a state in Nigeria that is made up of just one tribe. So when we're talking about Nigeria, Nigeria is not just a country of 3 tribes. Nigeria is a country of different people. It's a beautiful country. It's a colorful country. We're not one in terms of where we're coming from, but we can be one in the spirit. And that's one of the things we're trying to preach at Project One, to let us embrace our identity, embrace who we are as Nigerians. Nigerians is not a tribe. Nigerian is a tribe of many tribes becoming one tribe. And until you see it that way, you will not lord your tribe over another person, because you know we're a union of people that are meant to work together for the greatness of this nation. So we, even in Edo State, we have the Yoruba tribe, we have the Esan tribe, we have the Bini tribe, we have the Owan tribe, we have the Etsako tribe, and we have the Umeme tribe, and we have the Okameri tribe as well. Fantastic, fantastic, and so many other ones that we're not mentioning tonight. Now, when you go to Edo State, there are places I want you to look out for, places that will go down and create memories. I had a discussion earlier with some of my team members today. I would say life is about creating experiences and memories. Life is about creating experiences and memories. Do not just be content by sitting in one place. Find time, put some money together. You don't necessarily have to travel out of Nigeria if you cannot afford it. But before you're able to, and even if you're able to, take time out to visit some of these states in Nigeria and unravel the beauty of this nation. You will realize that your mind will be widened, your horizon will broaden up, and you will realize that, yeah, you'll be sitting on a gold mine with a lot of opportunities for you to develop and make life a better place for yourself, and in the eventuality for all of us. So when you visit Edo State, these are the places you need to visit and take note of. The Oba's Palace. Which of the Oba's Palace? Every Oba's Palace in Edo State is a place to visit. You will see things antique, as in there's so many things to see when you visit the Oba's Palace. Now, if you go to the Oba of Benin's Palace, there are a whole lot of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. This royal house has been existing since the 1255 AD. and it is situated in the heart of the Benin city. Now, if you want to see any ancient building and the work of what our forefathers, Nigerians, did in the 2055 AD, not 1990, not even 18, not 17. In 1255, you'll find this palace there. That's the palace built by Oba Ewedo. It's situated at the heart of ancient city of Benin. It was rebuilt in the 1914 after the 1897 war, which was destroyed by the British. And the palace was described by UNESCO as and listed as an heritage site in 1999. Like I said, it holds a whole lot of history for us. Then we have the Bini Motis, an iconic monument in Nigeria, and is the largest man-made earthworks in the world that encircles the old perimeter fence of the city. It was constructed as a defensive barrier in times of war and one of the wonders of the world. Now you need to go and see this. Wonders of the world, Edo State. That's one place where you can find it. Then we have the National Museum in Benin. We have the Okomu National Park. We have the Igun Street. We have the Egedege Nokaro. We have the Ozo Tourist Center. We have the Benin Brass Work. I've mentioned that earlier. We have the Somorika Hills for my fellow hikers. That's another place for you to visit. We have the Emotan statue. Now, this is when you ever get to Edo State, that is one thing you should make sure you find a chance to visit. This statue is at the center and erected at the Oba's Market in honor of Emoton. There's a legend called Emoton in Edo State. You need to find out more about that story. And you'll find, I remember when I travel even outside Nigeria, you want to go to a place where they put the statues of people like Abraham Lincoln. When you go to Edo State, you're going to find a lot of lovely, lovely, lovely statues. And there are festivals. Those who like the festive mood and all that. It's not just always Christmas. It's not always Eid al-Fitr. You also have festivals that are African in nature. And when you go to Edo State, you definitely enjoy one of them. We have the Igwe Festival, and this is celebrated in the state as around December. Now, this is December. If you're still wondering, I can't travel out of this country, please go to Edo State and make sure you join in the Igwe Festival. Now, this is a festival that is believed to bring good luck. And as you're entering 2021, after going through 2020, you may want to experience this festival and see if indeed the African belief that this festival brings luck actually works, and it's a fantastic thing. We have the Agwe Festival, and this is done during the fasting period. And then we have the Uge Ogun Festival. This is like the Ogun Festival they do in Yoruba land because it's in memory of the god of iron. And then we have the Hiyeku Festival, then the Uge Eruba Festival, the Emobu Festival. Now, like I also told you, Nigeria is not just rich in culture and arts. It's not just rich in people. It is rich in natural resources. And that's, if you go to Edo State, it's still another state with a whole lot of natural resources. We have limestone, we have clay, we have gypsum, we have crude oil, we have bitumen, and bitumen is fantastic. In Nigeria, we have a deposit of bitumen that is the largest in West Africa. It's fantastic. And if you go to Edo State, you definitely find bitumen, you'll find gravels, you'll find granite. Fantastic, fantastic nation. So before going to so I can see Blessing saying she was posted to Igweben after the camp. But you're right away. Okay, so that's a fantastic one. Nigeria is beautiful, really, and it's a place like I would always advise us to explore. And in our usual characteristics, I would say, if you are in Nigeria and you haven't visited Edo State, make sure you visit. If you're not in Nigeria and your children haven't visited Nigeria before, this is a time for you to let them have a peek, or any other state of Nigeria. So even if you're not from Edo State, you can make sure you join us at any other same time every Saturday, 6 p.m. for the next 25 more weeks before we round up the season 1. And you would see that Nigeria is actually a beautiful place to be, to spend your holiday, to create memories with your loved ones. I believe that as the year runs to an end, it's going to be a fantastic one. Yomi Olaleye was the first comment today. So my question goes out. What is the other name by which Edo State is known? Am I going to get an answer before we call it a day? What is the other name by which Edo State? Okay, so somebody asked a question. Said, can you tell us about? Let me put it up. Said, can you tell us about Bini Witch? We heard, Yomiolele just got it, Heartbeat of the Nation. That's the answer to the question I asked. But prior to him getting the answer, another name for Bini or for Edo State is the Heartbeat of the Nation. He's talking about the Bini Witch, Let me just give you my own theory about it. I said everybody in the Western world had called black magic, or that we have called witchcraft, or that we have called witches, Bini witches. In this day and age, if those things were brought into the public land, you know what you call it? Technology. So Bini Witch is Africa Intelligence or AI. Africa Intelligence or Technology. Now don't quote me anywhere in the world. So thank you all so much for joining us on Edo State. It's short and brief. We're trying to stick to 15 minutes. And then I love Edo State. I have quite a number of friends from Edo State. I want to say to everybody who has joined us, Fentola is laughing. It's Africa Intelligence that is happening in Bini. And we love you all. Project One says to every Nigerian, thank you for joining us. Thank you for believing in this nation. And as the year runs to an end, this is from us to you, saying stay hopeful, stay positive, and believe that the year is not over yet. For those who believe that it is over, it's not yet over. We still have some days for you to do things, for you to make exploits, for you to change. Now, I love people who do New Year resolutions. I'm going to advise us, if you're going to do January 1 resolution, do it today, this night, and start practicing so that by January 1st, it's become part and parcel of yourself. And that'll be my giveaway to every one of us. That is the only way by which we can create our own future. Start today. Don't wait to January 1st. If you're going to do, I'm not going to break traffic light next year, throughout next year, please start now. Because sometimes your impatience will still get better of you. But by next year, if you have started now, you will grow. And ask yourself, as the year is going to an end, which one goal would have the greatest positive impact on my life if I accomplish it? And when you find that goal and you work towards it and achieve it, I'm telling you, by this same time next year, when you look back at that goal, you realize that your life has changed. I love you all. Project One cares about every single Nigeria. Once again, my name is Bisayo Busari Akinadeji, and I am in Nigeria. Thank you so much, Fentola. Thank you, everybody, for being part of this program. I say have a lovely night, even as
Project One Productions. Beautiful people, one Nigeria. Different language, proud Nigeria. There's plenty food, these people good, oh. All of us in peace and unity. Oh yeah, hail Nigeria. Nigeria, sweet as sugar. Sweet as sugar, oh. Different people, one Nigeria.